and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video that's basically the 5 qualities or the 5 things that you absolutely need if you want to be a full-time Etsy shop owner. So carry on watching if you want to know what they are. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, put a comment just to let me know that you're here and you're watching, and let's get into it. So the first thing would definitely be the ability to learn, and this isn't just like going onto Etsy, reading the handbook and all those types of things. It's more about being open to the idea that you don't know everything about Etsy. Even if you've been on the platform for 5, 8, 10 years, there are always things that you do not know, whether it's new things, old things, whether they're, just little things that people have found have worked for their shop. You have to always be open to learn. Also, the flip side of this is that you also have to be willing to invest in your ability to learn. So whether that's courses, ebooks, anything like that. Basically, I'm just saying that invest in your mind, invest in your ability to learn, because at the end of the day, other things will fade, other aspect of your business will change, but your mind is always the thing that stays the same. It's the constant. It's the driving force behind your business. So definitely invest in that big, beautiful brain of yours. Number 2 is have the ability to roll with the punches. So what I mean by this is essentially Etsy likes to change things. Now, whether that's things that you like or whether that's things that you don't necessarily like or whether that's things that you absolutely hate, at the end of the day, Etsy is Etsy. You are on their platform. You have to have the ability to just essentially roll with it, make the most of it, make the best of it. A good example of this is in the new recent Etsy ads update, that's a mouthful, that they did. A lot of people were like, I'm going to leave Etsy, that's it, I'm done. And the same with the shipping update. So many people got the wrong end of the stick when it came to that. And unfortunately, it has meant that a lot of people have either given up on their shop, just completely left. And again, let me just reiterate that you are on their platform. Now, I do have some videos on my channel about how to make your own store through Shopify, so definitely go and check those out if you haven't already. But you are on Etsy's platform. Now, the tit for tat with this is essentially they bring you your traffic, they bring you highly targeted primed buyers into your shop. Also, they do TV ads, YouTube ads and all the things like that that are on your behalf and things like that. So it's definitely like a pros and cons type thing, but you have to be able to roll with the punches and keep a smile on your face even when Etsy changes things. Number 3 is take responsibility for everything. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you guys out there, not at all. What I am saying is that you are responsible for your own fate, for your own destiny. That sounds really corny and cheesy, I know, but it's true. You have to take responsibility for the fact that, if your shop isn't doing so well or something isn't right or a customer received the wrong order or something like that, even if you were having a really, sorry guys, I just have to get rid of my hair out of my face. Even if you were having a really, really bad day, you have to take responsibility for the mistake that happened. If you are coming from a corporate job, office job, any kind of other job apart from being self-employed and you're going straight into having a full-time Etsy shop, this can be really, really hard. When you were in that job, you always had a higher power that kind of took the blame for you, even if it was your fault. However, if you manage your own shop, that's now you, people, that is you. So essentially you are the main person, the buck stops with you if anything goes wrong in your shop. Even if you have employees, VAs, other people helping you out in your Etsy shop or in any business, that's your fault if things go wrong. So I think that's the first aspect of it. The second aspect is, again, if your shop isn't doing so well, that's on you. That is your fault. You either haven't put too much effort into it or you're doing the wrong thing. I know that's going to be really, really hard for some of you to hear, and it was for me, but as soon as I took responsibility and stopped playing the victim, so when Etsy changed things or I had a really slow week or something like that, I took responsibility. It was my fault. I hadn't done something that would have otherwise made my shop successful. So just make sure that you really think about, the bad things that have happened in your shop in the past month and think, right, could I have taken responsibility for any of those things going wrong? Number 4 is have patience and persistence. I cannot tell you the amount of people that I see in Etsy groups that say, my shop has been open for 2 days, I've had no sales, that's it, I'm done. Oh my goodness, guys, and I'm not even lying to you, there are actually people out there who genuinely think they can throw an Etsy shop up and start making hundreds of pounds a day. It's not gonna happen. Etsy is something that you have to invest into. Think of it as a bank account, like a compounding interest bank account, which if you are in the UK, you know, interest does not exist, but just roll with me here. So basically, think of it as a bank account. So every time you list, you do a little bit of SEO, you tweak your pictures, descriptions, it's like you're compounding all these wonderful things into your shop, and eventually you will start making sales. Now, I found that in my shop, the first year I didn't really make a lot of sales, but I just persisted because I read so many entrepreneurial books and things that made other people successful, and I found that the number one thing was just having patience and being persistent. Honestly, guys, you can't just give up when things get hard. I know sometimes things get really, really hard and it seems that the whole world is against you. But at the end of the day, if you take responsibility and you have patience and persistence, you will succeed, because you will naturally find ways to do that. You will naturally find ways to succeed in your Etsy business and in your life as well. All of these things work in anything in your life. And the last one, number 5, is have a deep sense of self. Guys, this video is corny as heck, but I just want you to really understand who you are. Now, I know this is probably something that, you know, in school or maybe something like that, or even if you've watched a film on it, you know, you kind of just think, yeah, my name is Steph, I like jewelry, yeah, that's me. That's not what I mean. What I mean is know what makes you tick and know what you hate. I can't even tell you how much this changed my business. So recently I sat down and I made a list of all the things that I do in an average month, okay? And I literally took what things I didn't like and took what things I did like and made 2 columns on an A4 sheet of paper. What I then did is I made sure to outsource or make my life easier on the things that I didn't like and spend more time doing the things that I did like. So, why did I do that? Well, I was taking responsibility for the fact that there are some aspects in my day that I did not enjoy, and I really learnt a lot about myself. I've done personality tests and things like that, and I know that I'm a creative person, I'm very driven, I don't like doing financial paperwork, invoices and things like that, so I knew that I had to outsource those topics. I also didn't like doing, you know, the really kind of monotonous social media posts and things like that. So again, I've now got a scheduler that I use to just take the edge off of just literally going in every single day and putting in a Facebook post. So having a deep sense of self means knowing what you like and what you don't like. I know in the beginning of your business, you know, everything comes down to you, like you have to do everything, and I know for the first few months that's really, really hard, but as soon as you start making sales, you can consider upgrading your tools, even if it's just slightly. So like I said before about the social media scheduling tool, I pay, I think, $9 a month to just have that ability to click and drag posts. If you're wondering what it is, it's called Later. That you have the ability to just literally click and drag pictures instantly type a tagline or some text to go with it, and then you're done. I can schedule a week's worth of social media posts in about 10 minutes. So that for me is a small cost, but it was something that I could afford because I was starting to make sales. Now this is at the beginning of my business. Now I have VAs and people working for me, which is why I have time to make these videos for you guys. So definitely make a list of the things that you do like, the things that you don't like, and if you are new at your Etsy shop, think back to your job or in your current job or just in your everyday life. Are you someone that likes to organise things? Are you someone that doesn't? Are you someone that likes to create packaging and intricate products and all that kind of stuff? Are you the type of person that likes to sit and write really good copy and descriptions? Do you like to take pictures on your phone or on your DSLR camera? Take note of these things and make sure that you spend more time doing the things that you love, because believe me, in your Etsy business there will be times where you just can't take another second of responding to conversations, taking pictures, writing descriptions, putting on sales on your shop. But if you take a breath and you realise, okay, I know I don't like these things, let's spend more time doing the things that I do like, you won't lose your head. So guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to see you on the next few videos that I'm doing. They're going to be really good. So give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already. Comment below, say hello. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.